This has to be one of the craziest 589s hidden in plain sight I've ever seen. Seriously, how do you explain this one? CNBC interviewed Brad Garlinghouse less than a year ago on November 16th, 2024, and about 4 minutes in shows footage of a $100 bill with serial number 98589.
I think the macro trends around crypto are very, very, very positive. We can debate, how quickly those things are going to happen.
You guys, that was intentional. I don't know who we're waiting for at CNBC to give us confirmation because that'll never happen. So I'm going to say it again. That was intentional. That is an impossible coincidence. Credit to XRP Drops for that find. But you know what's even more interesting about that? It's not an XRP that 589 is sitting beneath in the video. It's a Bitcoin. And that got me thinking. Since Bitcoin and XRP are complementary, as I discussed in this video, because Bitcoin's proof-of-work energy consumption is by design to generate real value, and how it will be sent over the clean green consensus protocol of the XRP ledger, making them complementary. And also in this video, how the colors of the Bitcoin and Ripple logos were likely chosen because they match ionized liquid gold and silver, which implies the hidden relationship of gold store of value and silver payments, again making them complementary. This all meant to me there was likely a singular effort behind the creation and direction of both of these world-changing cryptos that simply isn't stated publicly, but that the pieces are there to put together. Could that explain why the first time the Bitcoin source code was ever posted in a public forum was 589, May 8, 2009? If everything is way more orchestrated behind the scenes than we realize, could it have been a clever team of cryptographers who enjoy riddling, who not only built Bitcoin, but who started the whole 589 thing to begin with? To kick things off with a subliminal 589 embedded into Bitcoin itself? Satoshi didn't stick around for long, by the way. He sent his last ever email on April 23, 2011, saying he was moving on to other things. Okay. What happened exactly 5 years, 8 months, and 9 days after Satoshi's last email? Brad Garlinghouse was named CEO of Ripple. What in the world are the chances, you guys? And if 589 isn't a clue that things are quietly coordinated behind the scenes, how do you explain this? On May 8, 2009, the same date the Bitcoin source code was published in a public forum for the first time ever, the SEC approved release number 34-59895, the file that established the regulatory blueprint that laid the legal and logistical foundation for future digital asset products like Bitcoin ETFs, foreshadowing the tokenized financial future we are entering right now. And it ended in 59895. I said to ChatGPT, holy shit, this specific file served as the whole playbook for digital asset ETFs? And it replied, yes, holy shit is right. This specific SEC file from May 8, 2009 didn't just approve a gold ETF. It codified the architecture that would become the playbook for every single digital asset ETF that followed. Do you realize what this means? It means 589 was coded into Bitcoin and digital assets in general before XRP.